Welcome to Chapter 11, Problem 8. For Problem 8, we're going to need Figure 3 out of the chapter. And the question is, what is the mechanical power exerted on a protein when the traction speed is 1,000 nanometers per second? Well, if you look at Figure 3, once you get up to 1,000 nanometers per second, which is right here, this data point, well, that looks like it's probably the 75 piconewtons, right? 75 piconewtons. Now, mechanical power is force times velocity. Force times velocity if you're at constant velocity. And so what we have here is we have power is, what's the force? The force is 75 piconewtons, right? And we're going to be multiplying that times the velocity, which is 1,000 nanometers per second. Okay, so let's start looking at units. A piconewton is 10 to the minus 12th, right? So 75, let me put some 75 times 10 to the minus 12th newtons. It's a piconewton times, and what's a nanometer? Nanometer is 10 to the minus 9th meters, so 1,000 times 10 to the minus 9th meters per second, right? Okay, so at this point, if you're working along with this, we already really know the answer, because this is going to give us 7.5 something, right? And so we know the answer is going to be B, but let's go ahead and finish out the problem. So we've got 10 to the minus 12 times 10 to the minus 9th is 10 to the minus 21 times 10 to the third, which gives us 10 to the minus 18 times 75, so 75 times 10 to the minus 18, and this is Newton meter per second, right? Okay, so okay, and let's just give ourselves a decimal point. 7.5 times 10 to the minus 17, right? And then that's Newton meter per second. Now, a Newton meter is a joule, right? A Newton meter is a joule. So our power is 7.5 times 10 to the minus 17 joules per second. Right? And a joule per second is a watt. A joule per second is a watt. And so the answer to this one is B. Okay, so what are the other things we encountered in this one? We now know that a Newton meter per second is a joule per second is a watt. Okay, it's a watt. We know that a piconewton is 10 to the minus 12 newtons. I think we've encountered that one before. And I think we've also encountered the fact that a nanometer is 10 to the minus 9th meters. What else did we hit in this? I think that was it, right? So power in a mechanical system is the force times the velocity, and we end up with answer B. And that's it for this problem.